Hello. Welcome to Pages of Ascension. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a weekly reading for water signs. That is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. I actually had to sit there and think for a second. Readings may or may not resonate. I forgot to say that in the fire reading. I knew something was off, but the cards just had a lot to say, so was not able to actually get through my spiel first. So again, readings may or may not resonate. If they do, that's freaking rad, but if not, let it fly. Square peg, round hole, don't try to make it fit if it doesn't. I do aim for my readings to be signless, timeless, and genderless. So what that means is I will not be picking out specific signs if they relate to other people. I just talk about the energy. Timeless, well, like again, you run across this reading when there is something meant for you in it. Okay, and as far as genderless goes, please be patient with me on the language, as programming is difficult to break, but I do make a concentrated effort, okay? So let's go ahead and dig in. Ooh, I got lots to say. There's something you need to let go. It's emotional in nature. We're not keeping all those. Okay, one more card, please. One more card, please. Recognition and reward. Bottom of the deck we've got is Passion Ignited. This is the Ace of Wands. So there is a physical new beginning that is in your orbit. Something you need to keep in mind, though, especially because of the fact that it's something that's so emotionally dear to you, there's something you need to let go of before. Yeah, there's something you need to sacrifice in order for this prosperity to begin, in order for this recognition and reward to happen. It could additionally be that you're feeling lost because of the fact that you haven't been recognized or rewarded for your hard work. The fact that we do have the Ace of Pentacles, or what would be the Ace of Pentacles in this deck, relating to money, this could be work related. I think that there's gonna be something that okay, so you might lose your job, water sign. Okay, but if that's the case, this loss, moving on to something that's calmer, that's more suited for you, is actually going to bring you great material harvest. So recognize that the changes are happening and plan accordingly. Recognize that this is going to happen very quickly. It will be disruptive. It will be very challenging, but your reward is going to come based on this exiting your life, okay? This is what's meant to happen. You're supposed to move on from this. You're not supposed to stay where you're at. Yeah, you reap so many benefits once you leave this scenario. It may not seem like it, but it's stagnating you. Whatever the situation is that involves money, okay? Or physical work, physical effort. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Okay, can I get 2 clarifiers for the Hangman, please? Sorry. Yeah, sacrifice. This card is considered the Hangman in this deck. I'm using the Psychic Tarot deck, which is actually a lot more of an oracle deck than a tarot deck because it doesn't contain the court cards. But I find it very useful for when you're speaking directly to self, which is what my readings are intended to be, are about self. So this is regarding you. Even if you're not a water sign and you're watching this reading is for you if you find something in it, okay? So we have 4 coins, holding on. Yeah, you're holding on potentially to the idea of this position that you're in. Okay, so this is very similar to the message that I got for fire signs. You're holding on way too tight to this. Okay? This was always meant to be a sacrifice. This was always meant to be a situation that triggered you to think, to dive deeper. Let me put it that way. This has always been something that was meant for you to dive deeper into it. Okay? Yeah, you have happiness coming in. You have wish fulfillment coming in. You have, teamwork coming in. And you're going to get victory over conflict. It's going to be a thing of the past. I do feel like for you guys as well, for all of you as well, that the King of Swords is going to play, King of Swords, Knight of Swords is going to play a part for you. This is someone who moves very quickly. They speak very sharply, but they tell the truth. So if you go to this person and you ask them, if you go and you ask them if you're on the defense, they're going to tell you the truth. I feel like this is kind of a thought form that you need to let go of. It also could be something tangible, though. I don't feel like it's money that you need to let go of. This is a belief system. Okay, it's a thought form. I keep coming back. It's a belief system or a thought form. There's some way that you're attacking this problem or handling this problem that you're having in the sphere of finances or work that's blocking you. You need to let go. It could be fear of expressing how you feel, how you truly feel. Okay? Actually, yeah. Expressing how you feel. So it might be that someone is going to ask you how you're feeling. My suggestion to you is to make this ill aspected, if you will. My suggestion to you is to be honest. Okay? If you're feeling emotional about the situation, if you're feeling emotional about the situation, you need to say so. Okay? If you're feeling blocked in the situation, you need to say so. Don't not speak on how you feel as a means to try to create peace, because it's going to do the exact opposite. You're going to remain on the defensive or remain feeling like you need to be on the defensive when I don't really think you need to be. I think that the blessings are around you. Yeah, you need to go within. Whatever this is that you need to sacrifice, that's something that answer is only going to come to you. That's not a message I'm being allowed to transmit for whatever reason, but you need to meditate. Okay, and this is a very similar message that I got for fire as well. You need to meditate. You need to go within. Go deeper. That's what the Hermit is. The Hermit card speaks to going deeper. Okay, let's move on. Can we get a card? Oh, so Two of Swords, Opal. Opal is it's a transformative stone. Not super high vibrational transformative like Moldavite, but just based on the properties and how it's made. Can we just get one card? This has to do with someone from your past. Okay. Okay, yeah. This has to do with someone from your past. Someone who embodies the Empress energy. You've likely known them since childhood. You could have also known this person in a past life, but they're connected to your prosperity. They're connected to this new beginning. I think at one point, there actually may have been some conflict between you, and that left you emotionally unsatisfied, emotionally conflicted, mentally conflicted. So it could also be that you're mentally conflicted about starting something new. Creating a family. You're nervous about creating a family with this person, potentially. Because it could be that there's a difference in your beliefs. And not saying that anyone should ever request this of someone else, but it could very well be that in order to be with this person, you have to sacrifice some thought form, something that you once believed, some belief pattern. I keep coming to the same thing. So this has to do with some mental belief, thought form, religious, esoteric. Potentially, we've got double tourmaline on the table. Tourmaline, by its very nature, is highly protective. All forms of tourmaline, but especially the black tourmaline. I think that you are protected in diving into the depths of this alternative belief system. You're protected in letting go and sacrificing this belief system and letting go of this pattern of behavior, pattern of thought. You've been in a meditative state for quite some time, and now it's time to let go so that the prosperity can come through. We have the King of Wands. So this might have to do with someone in that energy, or this could be you. You could have fire and water in your chart. But the King of Wands energy, especially hematite, this is someone who knows how to act and go after what they want, but they play it in, there's no full rushing in this situation, okay? This is someone who evaluates all things on the table before taking action, but they always take action. They're very action oriented, okay? So the fact that this is combined with the Ace of Pentacles, like this is a physical, this is something physical that you need to do, something physical that you need to get rid of. This is not, it's something tangible and that you can hold in your hand, okay? For some of you. For some of you, it is a thought form that you need to release a thought form in order to transform yourself to get the download that's coming to you. For others of you, it's actually something physical and tangible that you need to get rid of. And when you get rid of it, it brings prosperity to you. You move forward. There's a calm that comes once this is let go. Whatever this is, once this is let go, things begin to go a little bit smoother, okay? All right, we're 15 minutes in. Let me go ahead and move on. I'm trying to keep it general, but like this particular, like I could really dig into this and pull out more clarifiers, and I'm not going to do that for a general weekly video. But if this resonates with you, please share. Please comment in the description below. Not only does it let me know that I'm hitting on something, but it actually helps out the channel as well. Helps me get seen by others who might need this same message or something else within this particular video, okay? So we've got the Three of Cups. You've had to cut something off. I think you've had to cut someone off, actually. It could potentially be this King of Swords character. King of Swords. Wow. Wow, that's very interesting that I said that. I meant King of Wands character because you've got the Queen of Swords here. That's associated with air. So it's like bittersweet is specifically what's coming up. Like, you're happy that you know about the third party situation that's going on, or the collaboration that's going on now, but in the very same sentence, it's caused you to feel very destitute, like emotionally destitute. You don't feel, it's caused you to feel numb. It's like that saying, oh, my right eye is jumping. So, it's like that saying, with great knowledge comes great power. And with great power comes great responsibility. Okay? So there's something that you know. Shine the light. You know, I'm kind of picking up, this is really interesting, and I've never gotten this before, but I'm kind of picking up a whistleblower energy. So like, say you're at a job and something happens and something goes down, and it's illegal or whatnot, and it wasn't supposed to happen, and because you let that secret go, because you spoke up, because you said something, you or someone else gained some degree of prosperity, but there was a loss. It was bittersweet. So you gained something, but you lost something at the same time. I feel like whatever this loss is, it's going to help you to have friends around. Friends who are very emotionally mature for some of you. That could additionally be a King of Wands character. Here could also be, no, just a king, somebody who embodies the King of Wands. Okay, possibly the Queen of Swords. That's where I was going with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the last card. Oh my goodness, we're at 19 minutes. Y'all gonna have a long one. It always gets a lot with water signs. King of Coins. So this is someone who is a father or a father figure. They embody fatherly energy, paternal energy, balanced paternal energy. So I'm not keeping that. Two of coins. Whew. Okay, so for another group of you, I feel like there is conflict over recognition. Okay, it's like somebody's okay, so I'm getting a couple different things with this. So it's like someone could be juggling multiple aspects of a job, okay? But there's conflict either in how they're doing it or with someone who's in power, who's got some degree of power. I don't particularly like the two of coins, but the chrysocolla as a stone is also a transformative stone. It's a very its makeup consists of several different minerals and crystals that are very high vibrational that allow you to kind of peek behind the veil, if you will. So the fact that this stone is on this card tells me that this is balancing your intuition with logic. Okay? And I feel like that's when the passion comes through, or the passion in you is ignited, because this is a balanced aspect of yourself. I also feel like that's when reward comes through. That's when humble yourself. Okay? When you get that balance, you'll truly humble yourself. And I think that that's going to make things start moving a lot quicker for you, water signs. Yeah, this conflict, it could be conflict specifically with the Queen of Swords. Okay? But you need to be patient. This is all going to sort itself out. But don't hold on to any ideal that you have in how this situation is supposed to go, will go, how it will turn out. I don't think everything is as it seems. Okay, I mean, you've got the sun. So I know that you might be feeling a loss over this situation, especially if this is talking about an employment loss, which I am so sorry if that's the case. But I think that it works out in your favor. You're going to be okay. All right. So let me go ahead and actually we will shuffle the Soul Journey card now and pull that out before I move on to the Mystical Moment deck. So this is the card that just lets us know where you're at on your path this week. Oh, they want to talk. Okay, so tell us about the moment that this will come to pass, or that you'll know that these energies are in the workings. To the moon and back. Okay. So number 51 equaling a 6. Desire, wishes, longing. There's something that you want and that you crave. And instead of actually going for it, you've been remaining passive, expecting it to come to you. And the thing is, with this is that the universe isn't just going to give you something unless you have to meet it halfway. Okay? So you can sit and manifest and try and manifest and manifest and manifest all you want and throw that in the universe. But if you're not doing anything to help that come to you, to help it manifest to you, then nothing's going to happen. Okay? There's time. Oh my God, excuse me. There's timing in this card. There's a lot of symbolism in this particular card. Okay? Green is a color I would definitely say you need to pay attention to. White feathers, okay, and crescent moon. A crescent moon, or the crescent moon might mean something to you. You might even find that something unusual has lit your fire, okay? And if that's the case, I'm going to say follow that, because it's going to change things for the positive for you. And it's going to help you to move on from something that you've been stuck on, that you're hanging on to. There's something that you need to let go of. I almost kind of feel like you'll know that this energy is in play for you when something unexpectedly lights a fire up under your ass. It either makes you so happy you want to shout it from the rooftops, or it makes you so mad you want to take on the world with an axe. Okay, either one of those is going to let you know that this energy is in play for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a card from Spirit Messages. This is a deck by John Holland. I love this deck. All right. So it says give back, but I'm not keeping it because I just started shuffling. So we want to get the energy good and going before I take a card. Okay, can we get one spirit message, please? Find your center. Okay, so it says your outside world is a reflection and manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Okay. So something really interesting that I'm picking up on right now is that spirals, or the Fibonacci sequence, or Nautilus shell, for example, might be something that is a symbol for you or that resonates with you. It does with me, but this is not my reading. So however you need to do it, whatever it takes for you to get there, you need to find a sense of inner peace. Okay, that's kind of what the Hangman talks about. The Hangman stays, or what is the, forgive me if I butcher this, but it's like, is it Nordic? Like the Vikings, okay? Their particular, Odin, thank you. Oh my goodness, I was having some issues there. So it's like Odin, hanging from, crap, and I don't remember the name of the tree. For the life of me, I don't remember the tree. But it's taken to like the tree of life, so it's like hanging at the tree of life to try to gain enlightenment so that he can get to Valhalla. okay, or trying to like get into center to be one with the gods in Valhalla, right? Which I think is the version of heaven, or for like the Vikings or Nordic religious tradition. Feel free to correct me in the comments. I'm not going to pretend to actually know a whole lot about that particular sector, but it's something that's come across my path in my research. But in any case, it's similar to that. You could call it like before the resurrection of Jesus on the cross, even. Okay, because he hung up there for 3 days. And this is the hangman. It's like he had to sacrifice, it's like you're sacrificing self and ego. And in like the case of Jesus, he actually sacrificed his physical body, his physical self, on behalf of the sins of man, to correct the sins of man. Okay, not to dig too far into that, and doesn't matter what you believe in as far as like whether or not this reading resonates. The point is that in order to find your center, there's something you need to let go. There's something holding you back, okay? Whether that's a thought form, whether it's a physical, tangible thing, that's something that's for you to explore. There's too many people that I'm, collectively that I'm trying to tap into to be more specific than that. But I do feel like it's either something physical and tangible that you can hold, or it's something that's mental, something that's a thought form, a thought pattern, okay? Either way, once you let that go, you check in with yourself, you'll be able to figure out what's going on. You'll be able to see where the discord is, where the chaos is, so you can clean it up, okay? So let's move on. So eyes through the soul oracle cards. My goodness gracious, dropping all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna pull one of these to get our ending messages for this reading. That's so hilarious. So, seek a wise elder. Water signs. What this is telling me is that as right now, you are the student. Okay? Sorry, that's a super weird angle. You are the student. And it could be that you're stuck on this idea that you need to have a specific teacher, that it has to be someone older, that they have to know and embody certain things. And when the truth is that this person may not look anything or be anything like you are imagining, okay? So don't be so quick to dismiss where your messages come from. But effectively, this is telling me that you are a student that is about to meet your teacher, okay? Sorry, there we go. You're about to cross paths with your teacher. In a valley. Okay, so it says, allow the mentor with vast life experience to counsel you. Listening will nurture your aspirations. Think about that for a second, okay? This is someone who is a wise mentor and friend. They're knowledgeable of pantheons and earth energies. And actually, I'm going to say of ancient texts as well. Hmm. So, this person, I don't know, I get the distinct feeling that this mentor that you're seeking may not be somebody who's older than you. They might either be the same age as you or a little bit younger than you. Okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and do the soul journey card. See what our final message is. That's so hilarious because fire got the same thing. So I'm going to tell you the same thing. You need to trust what you're being given, what you're being prompted. Trust yourself. Okay, you are on this path. You're being guided to certain things for a reason. You need to follow that and trust it. Okay, it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Follow your intuition, love. Okay, so this was super long. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help this video reach those that it needs to, be the spark in someone else's life. Definitely comment if this resonates below. Oh my gosh, I swear I can talk. Definitely comment below if this resonates. And I hope you have a wonderful week, water signs, and I look forward to reading again for you next Sunday. All right, have a good one. Bye.